So my family and I, we came to Jamaica for a short family visit. We came down for a wedding in Ocherius, and then we left Ocherius and went to Mandeville to spend some time with my mom and my aunt. And let me tell you, they were affected by Hurricane Beryl, but not as bad as persons in St. Elizabeth. So when we went to Mandeville, after leaving Ocherius, they still didn't have any light. So we were in Jamaica for a week without light. And might I add, it didn't affect the kids. They enjoyed their time nonetheless. And we came with a plan, and we came for a purpose. And we decided that since persons in Treasure Beach have been affected by Hurricane Beryl drastically, a friend of my husband reached out and asked if we could contribute some water to persons who have been affected. So we decided that we could contribute more than just water, and we decided to do just that. So in the video you will see where the kids, they're partaking in putting the bags together even with no light. So we had solar light inside the house. So this was late Sunday night that we were packing up, getting ready to head out Monday morning to go to Treasure Beach. We have never really been to Treasure Beach before, but someone was gonna meet us and bring us around in Treasure Beach to distribute what it is that we had to distribute. And we also decided that we were going to bring some clothes items, and who can be blessed with same will be blessed. And it wasn't a lot, but I always say little is much when God is in it. And I'm happy that God, touch our hearts and give us, the mindset and the drive to do what it is that we did, and show the kids that, listen, there are persons out there that is going through hardship, worse through Hurricane Beryl, and it didn't affect us here in the Cayman Islands. And we have to give thanks, and whatever we can give, whatever we can offer to persons in need in life, we should. And they did appreciate us doing what we did, and I know they have learned a lesson from this. And I must say, kudos to my husband, who's always on board or always coming up with ideas for things that we should do, to teach the kids how they should be in life. Got some stuff to bring to where?
This is mine.
St. Elizabeth in the morning.
This is mine.
St. Here we come.
Mine. This is mine. Take your boo-boo. And everything. These are mine. And these are mine. These are... Huh?
I think we're gonna need 2 big cups here. 2 cups. Yeah, for the rice. Yeah.
Just some pepper. We're going to try
What really touched my heart is the fact that our kids, they weren't fazed by the fact that we didn't have any light coming from Ocherius where we had light. And this is the first time that they have been without light. They've experienced no electricity, and it didn't faze them. They just wanted to be a part of, putting the bags together that we were going to bring to persons in Treasure Beach. Yeah.
Ella.
Just press it down there, mommy, please. Now open.
You can see that again.
what's in these toilet papers?
How much toilet paper is it?
So we didn't really plan to record or anything. It's just in the midst of, us starting to pack out the stuff. We decided that let us just record it and post it on our channel. So we didn't have our mic or anything, and that's the reason for me pretty much doing the voiceovers. So it wasn't really a planned thing for us to record, as I said before, but we decided to do last minute and, just to have it on our channel for future reference. Our kids can always go back, and look and see what greatness they have been a part of. And just looking back at the videos as I see us doing this is just to know, that we are coming from humble beginnings, and they might not experience or have been exposed to stuff that my husband and I have been exposed to growing up. And for them to know that, listen, they're not that privileged, and whatever they have in life, they should appreciate it and give God thanks that they're able to be this blessed. And they should always and never forget to share their blessings with persons who are in need, or even persons who are not in need, their friends, their neighbors, whosoever it is that is around. They should never forget that they should share and be a part of giving back to their community, giving back to society, and just giving the best, not just giving what they do not want, but giving the best of what they have, and blessings will come their way in ways that they didn't even expect it to come.
Like a box of box. Box better.
What the hell?
I think it's at 30, so I guess we can put 2. Yeah, remember you're packing out the waters, okay? Two water. Yeah, take your time, mama. We're going to give it away. We're going on the road tomorrow, okay? You remember Hurricane Beryl? So Hurricane Beryl blew away some people's house, okay? Yeah, I know. 2 water layers.
Water.
Okay. 1 bag of water, 2 bags of water. Daddy, is that for you?
Yes, Franklin. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
on our way coming down from Mandeville into St. Elizabeth Junction and Top Hill. We didn't do much recording because we were trying to save our battery life, because as I said earlier, our home in Mandeville didn't have any electricity. We had a generator, and we also had to be mindful that we had to get gas for the generator as well. So we were pretty much conserving the battery life until we reached down into Treasure Beach. And in our videos, you'll see we will not be showing most of the person's faces or who we're actually giving the packages to, because that's not what we are really about, and that's not purpose of our video. So we left the location that we initially was, and we're heading down deeper into Treasure Beach. And as you can see there, there is a lot of houses that were damaged. So even though this was like weeks after Hurricane Beryl, there were people who still didn't have the resources, the materials to have their roofs repaired. So as I said earlier, we were heading down to the bottom of Treasure Beach, where we were gonna give some other family members items that we brought with us. And I must tell you, it was very devastating, but one thing that we appreciate was the fact that we got the opportunity, we got the chance to show our kids what it is like to be in a vulnerable situation. So therefore, when we inform them, or when we tell them that we don't have it or we cannot afford to give them something, they will understand that there are people out there, even if it is not in a situation like Hurricane Beryl, but there are people out there who needs it more than they do. You understand? And we hope that they learn something from the experience, because they were pretty much involved from the initial stage when we were packing up the stuff to bring to this family, as well as going through their closet back home to take items from their closet to donate, right? And we didn't just let them take stuff that couldn't fit them, but they gave stuff that they would have worn. They gave stuff that they actually loved. You understand? In giving, it's not only about giving what you do not want, because you must give and give of the best. And we really appreciate that they did that, and the families that receive these items were very much appreciative. And I couldn't imagine us going through what these family members going through, all these posts that you see that are still down. Well, one thing I must say, JPS was somewhat around the place replacing some of the poles, but I must tell you, not having light with the kids, having them experience that was very rough. So I can only imagine these families that are out of electricity for weeks upon weeks. They don't have water because more than likely the water is contaminated, right? And I can only imagine, as I said, how hard it is for them. And this was an experience worth exposing our kids to. And I must say, if there's anybody out there, even now at this time that I'm recording, we are pretty much the 1st of September. I know there are family members still, their families still in St. Elizabeth in Treasure Beach that is in dire need of help. Because as I said earlier in my video, there are persons who their entire roof, their entire home is destroyed. They have no clothes. Everything got washed away by Hurricane Beryl, and it is not gonna take a month or two. It's not gonna take one person helping or two-person helping for them to pretty much be close to where they were before this devastation. So if it is that you're watching this video or you know anyone can assist, still donate to them, because our plan is to continue to help in whatever way we can help the families that we donate these items to. So if it is possible for you to help, even to give a suit of clothes, I know they will very much appreciate it. Initially, all they wanted from us was a few cases of water, and we stepped out and decided to give more than that. So they're not asking for much. And as I said in my video earlier, little is much when God is in it. So whatever it is that you have, whatever it is you can offer to this family, you can go ahead and reach out to us, because it's someone who reached out to us from Jamaica, asked us for assistance, and then we got the opportunity to actually give the items to these people that they wanted us to assist. It is very sad. I know it is a natural disaster. There was nothing that they could do, because you have houses that, what we call in Jamaica, that is debt, that also got damaged, right? It's only a pity that because we were driving and we didn't have the opportunity to just stop here and there, to video more in depth to show you the houses that got damaged. You understand? But I must say, God will help them to get back to where or close to where they were before. This is just a step back for another comeback. And hopefully everyone involved, will get through it as time goes by. And I'm just praying that as the hurricane season, we're in the midst of the hurricane season, and this is a time when we will experience more and more hurricane, rapidly. I am praying that they do not get affected again, because this will be a double hit and a drawback, a setback for persons who are literally building back. As you see in the video, there are persons who are actually, building back, trying to get back some form of normalcy to their life. So as you go along through this video, I will not be doing much talking throughout this video, the end of this video. So just enjoy and pray for these people. Pray for the persons who are actually assisting in whatever way they can. Pray for the JPS workers so they can, move rapidly to give these people some form of normalcy as it pertains to them having back electricity. Some of the houses, unfortunately, they will not get back their electricity because of the fact that their roof has been totaled, and then due to that, they would have to wait until their house is fully repaired and inspected, and all the whole works of having your electricity reconnected. So for those persons, they won't have that opportunity to have their light restored, but at least for the ones who do, I pray that JPS will work as fast as they can to have their lights reconnected. this is our final stop before we head back home. You know, time was catching up on us, and we had planned that we were gonna stop by Little Ochi so my husband could experience it as well as his mom and dad. But unfortunately, we didn't get to stop there because by the time we left Treasure Beach and reached up to Junction, it was pretty late and we had to scrap that. But this was our final stop, and we gave all the other stuff to different household in this area. I can't recall, or I don't remember the name of this specific area in Treasure Beach, but this was our last stop before we head back home up in Mandeville. So this lady here, her roof was totally gone, right? But they had after everything, they put tarpaulin over the roof, and they're still there until whenever it is they can afford to repair their roof. So we went and we visit her, and she gave some of the stuff that we brought to her neighbors, right? And one of her neighbors were the person who actually assisted her son, who decided to stay back in the house during Hurricane Beryl. She didn't stay there, but you know, that was a terrible experience for her son. And she also have a small baby, I think couple months old and stuff, so they didn't really experience the damage of the house during Hurricane Beryl, only her son. And I must say, you know, just hearing the story and the experience is very traumatic, and we pray that God will bless them and bless someone to actually give them a helping hand, you know, to have their roof repair. You know, I wish we were in the position where we could have, but you know, hopefully one day we will. And I'm praying that somebody will see this video and decide to assist in whatever way they can, you know, even if it is just a few sheets of zinc, or if it is that they decide to deck the house. So we left, and now we're heading back home to everyone that had experienced burial in the way that, well, we in Cayman, we didn't really experience it to that. We only got the rain. But for persons in Jamaica who got hit by burial, I am deeply saddened, and I pray that God will spare you guys. God will spare us for the remaining of the hurricane season. Be blessed, stay blessed, and the Campbell's family love you all.